there was this lady. She said she's with this guy and he has been paying her school fees. Something I strongly advise against though. So he has been paying her school fees, but he constantly beats her. Like a day cannot pass and he's not beating her. He has a low self-esteem.
Sorry, let me cut you in that background. Talking about low self-esteem, I think we should chip in. Any man that beats you, it's not a sign of power. It's not a sign of strength when a man hits a woman. Instead, I see it's a sign of weakness for you to hit your woman. That's weakness. So anybody that is hitting your wife and you're feeling, oh, I just finished beating that woman, I'm strong, I have power. I'm sorry, sir. I'm very sorry to break it to you. You have low self-esteem and you are weak. Thank
Very
you.
weak.
Back to
Okay, so that was like she said he beats him every day. That was a comment she made in that post, and she was like, she doesn't want to leave. That was what she said. But she needs advice. So I didn't know what kind of advice to give her because that kind of thing can end up turning into her ending up killing him. Maybe one day when she's tired and she's like, me, I must fight back. You know those stories now, how it happens and all that. So I told her my piece of mind. I didn't mind the comment she made. I told her it's better for her to leave. She should try and forget about the financial help is very necessary because any help that comes with this kind of payment is not worth it. Because what if I die before I finish that school?
Exactly.
So what does the school fees do for me? Do you get? So there are other ways to survive other than depending on someone who is going to keep battering, and that's where the financial thing comes in. Like I say, ladies, work for yourself. Let everybody learn to work for themselves because that's actually the problem of those that are in marriage now and they cannot live because how will they survive? How will their children survive? This and that, and whatever. Because the guy is in charge of all the funds of the family. I feel you should be selfish in the relationship. I don't know, not totally selfish, but think of yourself too. You get.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Stella.
I think another reason why people say is like I still love him, that kind of word. And for me, I don't know, my own opinion, I keep saying that love is not enough. And at the end of the day, you say because you love me, you'll be eating me, and I'll keep prophesying love to you, or that kind of love. So the fear of I still love him, I want to stay, and at the end of the day, what will people say and stuff like that? What will the society say at the end of the day? But then again, the society will move on if you die. So what is the essence of staying in that kind of situation when you know that you can just wake up one day and you are already in the grave? And I don't know if I can go to this case of Osinachi, I don't know, but I was talking to my mom about it, and some person was saying blaming pastors and blaming friends or something. And I'm like, the truth is, if she had come out to say, okay, this is what I'm going through, or she has gone to report to the pastor and pastor advised her to say, okay, you can leave the relationship. At the end of the day, tomorrow society will target that the pastor was the one that dragged her out of her husband's house and she's having an affair with the pastor or something like that. And then again, if she had gone to still meet the society and she leave, if she had actually left the marriage, like people were saying that she would have left, will the society actually invite her to come and perform in their churches or something? So at the end of the day, I told my mom, I was saying, at the end of the day, it would have been a decision that she would have made herself, irrespective of what people say, except she was ready to, if you are ready to die in a relationship, then you can decide to stay. But me, I don't know. Society cannot define who you are. The fact that you left a marriage or relationship does not define who you are. It's just a temporary something. But at the end of the day, you're saving your life.
So, like she was saying, just to cap it all, why do people stay in a relationship that is toxic? A relationship that is toxic, you are still inside. Fear. You are scared. Okay, if I leave this guy, who will love me again? Maybe you had a lot of issues before someone asked you out, or it's been a while, and then you're in a relationship. Maybe he loved you at first, and then there was love, or there was all this care you're looking for, and then now he started abusing, and you're like, oh, if I leave him, who will love me again? Where will I find love again? And all that one. Another one, yeah, it's also like embarrassment. Oh, probably you have done a lot of PDA, public display of affection online, and everybody know we're in this together. Now they hear we are broken up, and then you are suffering, so you prefer to like, oh, like feel exactly like what people will say. And human beings will always talk. You do wrong, you do right, you do it good. People will still talk. So you should have to build your self-esteem to that part. And then yeah, that's it. Financial dependency. As a lady, depending on your man, whether in a marriage relationship or just normal relationship heading to marriage, it's total dependence on any man is a no for me. I don't really, I will not advise that. Like, depend on him. If you want to get your pad, you meet him. You come on. No, it's true that.
Actually, there are actually people
People
that
that
do
like
that,
that.
but that's crazy.
I want to touch my hair. I'll tell him, oh, I don't have money. Before you know, that's will give the guy like what?
Actually, so I'm the owner of
Okay,
you. I have rights over you.
exactly. Like I've done everything. Exactly. I saw even say something like they get to then what are you bringing to the table? You say I'm bringing love.
Like,
what down to do
love
with your love?
as
So as a lady, please, you need to be financially dependent. Learn something, like know how to do something. And then any advice to someone in a toxic relationship, point out, first of all, you have to point out what is a toxic relationship, what's an abusive relationship. Anything that will make you to be in constant pain. You're in a relationship, you're always crying, you're always touching your pillow, you're always angry, you're always fighting. He throws things on you, people are hitting yourself. That's a sign of toxicity. Any man that talks you down, any woman that talks you down, that is talking you down, constantly pouring water on anything you're trying to do, please, that's toxicity. Beating you, no. Controlling you, any partner that tries to control you in a certain way, like you don't have your say, you don't have right to anything, no. Yeah, so I think, Tai, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say something concerning why people like find it difficult to live. Now I'm not facing the marriage aspect now, I'm facing like relationship. Some people are already sexually entangled. So to live will be like, me and this guy we have been doing this thing, because like, how will I just leave? And then like so the lady is scared to like,
and then you know sex normally, sex is spiritual, more spiritual. So when you are entangled with someone, get that attachment. So trying to live, it becomes very difficult. Yeah. Okay, so I think that is like virtually everything about. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and then I would love to see your comment also. Yes, please know when to leave a relationship. If you are not sure, look for someone and ask the person, okay, this is happening to me. Talk to someone. Exactly. I think we forgot to try and look for someone you can trust and tell the person this is what is happening, and look for an advice and know. And if they say leave, please, no matter what, I know it can be hurtful, I know it's your emotions, someone you've loved and everything, but please, you have to just leave. It's better for you to be single and be alive than for you to be dead because of you're trying to save a relationship that is not even worth it. Okay, thank you so much for staying to the end. And if you've not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. And I think that's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as those that still want to enter a relationship,
That still want to enter.
they're about to enter.
Okay.
Let's use the method like our apostle Selman always said. Make sure your man is God-fearing. Now, I'm not saying you should be a Christian. I'm saying you should be God-fearing. Do you get, like, make sure the person is someone that fears God. Like, if someone fears God, because if everybody is a Christian, let's put it like that. Everybody, right, Christian and Muslim on their distance. So make sure that person fears God. And if that person fears God, trust me, before he can lay a hand on you,
you will not be able to lay a hand on
okay,
you.
I want to talk about like people in marriage that still staying also because of maybe their children. Those children are in toxic environment already. Psychologically, you're not helping them.
you're not helping.
So if you are saying, I'm staying for my children, think about it that way also. So
because if I grow up in it and they say it's like, and be a problem to society because they have seen you beating their mom or their dad and they feel it's normal. Yes, and so like Priscilla said, please know who you're entering a relationship with. Please. No, apart from the Christian, a God-fearing, seek Christ-like character. Yes. God. Someone that knows God. Because if Christ is teaching
people faking this
that's
whole
why I
thing.
said God-fearing.
Yeah, there's a difference between God-fearing and then you will know someone that is God-fearing. As Christ is teaching him, Christ will be the one teaching him how to love you, and then you understand. And then please also teach your kids how to respect people. Respect, for the guys, teach your boy children how to respect girls. And girls also teach women also teach your girls how to talk to a man. There are some girls that they can talk you down, talk. Why is they are doing that?
Beat me now.
Yeah, no amount of love can justify abuse. Please, there are other people that will love you and love you in the right way. So don't say it's love. That's not love. Please, yeah, so is there everyone saying anything again? That's just all I wanted to say, and
Anything to say? No.
so that's it.
Oh, fine.
All right, so thank you guys, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button and like the video. Say like. You guys all right.
Dans les froids, dans les flammes, je te jetterai des sorts pour que tu m'aimes encore.